Yeah, that was a mulligan. This is a keep. You pray for a cranial plating off the top, right?
Yep, not a spire of industry.
Lead on Inkmoth?
Yeah, I think so.
Mostly because you already have a second Inkmoth in hand.
Yep.
Because you're probably actually going to end up attacking with it next turn. Wow, if he thought seizes you, this hand is so bad.
Yeah, it's not really a hand. So we're probably playing against.
It could be anything. Play an Inkmoth.
Uh,
Uh,
would you not have acted here?
huh? Oh no, this is the right play.
Would you? Yeah.
No, I was just thinking you might have clicked on. It looked on my screen like you were clicking on the wrong land to
Oh, I
animate
see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is the Mardu deck. Okay.
the Mardu deck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
It's really
So.
awkward that you have two Galvanic Blasts and the hand that really encourages you to kill him with a bunch of Ink Moth damage, but I think you still go for like attack with two Ink Moth Nexuses here.
Really. Yeah.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Not attack? You don't have a lot of options.
That's true. Yeah. I really don't like this matchup. I feel like we're just heavily unfavored. Uh.
Interesting. I've won most of my matches playing it, but
Huh.
maybe I don't mulligan as much as you do.
Yeah, I mean it gets better post board because you have grid, uh, and some other stuff. But yeah, like now he's he didn't cast Lingering Souls. Interesting. Okay.
I mean, you just keep getting in there with Ink Moth Nexuses
Yeah, and
and pump
well,
it.
yeah, exactly. I also, interestingly, I think this deck is actually not very good. The
The
Mardu Pyro. Oh god. Okay. The Mardu Pyromancer deck. Do you Galvanic Blast in response here? Like,
no,
no, it's just not worth
no,
it.
like you're not gonna. I don't think you're racing him hard enough. I think you want to save the Galvanic Blast for like a Pyromancer once you draw a land.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you're
So
saying
I
you
don't.
don't think it's a very good deck?
No, I think it's a really bad deck. Like, I just don't see what advantage this deck has over. I don't know.
So from playing some of the like mid-rangey control-y things, I think it's because it has a bunch. It can present a decent clock and then just has a bunch of random value cards. So it's hoping to make your opponents draw awkward enough that it can get there. It also plays main deck Blood Moons, which is really good against a lot of the format.
Hmm.
Just animate and get in there with a Blink Moth. Blink Moth, you just played the Ink Moth. Okay, you were tapping it for mana.
Yep, yep. Uh, yeah, like, yeah. I guess there's no reason to really save your edge champion. Pretty far away from Battlecraft anyway. So,
Oh yeah, you're.
all right. There is a creature.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna also take a shower. I'm also gonna watch it. I'm also gonna watch it. This is the dirty clothes. I'm thinking back.
1 second. Sorry, I went to AFK for a few minutes. Looks like you're pretty dead.
Yep, so what happened is he cast 2 positions for the blasts, and then cast back.
I think this is a fine place to scoop if you wanted to. You have 3 lands and nothing, and he's at 16. You're miles from killing him, and he's got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, so, what comes
Edge Champion, 2 grids, Thought Seizes. I actually like 1 or 2 Rest in Peace against him.
Yeah, I think I prefer 1 because I really don't want to draw 2. That's just...
Yeah, but his deck gets so owned by it. I do actually think that I would also bring in a couple Whip Flares and go down all of your Galvanic Blasts. Because basically you're not really Galvanic Blasting the Bedlam Reveler. Alright, so we need to shave a lot of stuff. So take out Masters, take out Memnite, take out a couple Signal Pests and a couple Vault Scourges, I think.
Yeah, that seems good.
See how that works out, yeah. Going down a lot of early creatures, but they're such a grindy deck that you can't really, burst them down.
The thing I'm also wondering about is whether it's actually worth bringing in Thoughtseize against this exact type of deck, because the thing is that they don't... I mean, aside from Colligon's command, they don't really have any specific haymakers. All of their cards basically do the same thing, but they don't have a Stony Silence or Creeping Corruption type effect.
Yeah, I think it's marginal. I think sometimes knowing exactly what the removal they have in their hand to sequence around it best is really powerful.
Also, this can hit a Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah, you can hit a Reveler. I think you probably just take Colgan's command here.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then leave them with the Lingering Souls and no other business. And oh, they mulligan to 5?
Yep.
All right, well, that's pretty good for you. Draw a land, cast the Etch Champion.
Yep.
And then next turn you play an Equipped Cranial Plating and start murdering them.
Sounds good. I did draw a Fatal Push, now let it build. Okay.
Oh. If they draw another removal spell, you're actually losing the Etch Champion. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but I think that's not worth it. I mean, that was
I mean, you don't play around them drawing 2 removal in a row.
okay, well, it's just stupid, but okay.
All right, well, they're pretty lucky, I guess. Ravager and Plating.
Yep. Alright, now we need them not to draw.
Land. Not to draw land for Lingering Souls, yeah. They've had 2 very good draws, I gotta say. Like, drawing Bolt into Dreadbore is pretty lucky.
Alright, well, we need them to whiff.
You can play the Signal Pest and then animate and equip an attack. If they draw like another Reveler, they just die.
Yep.
It's
But
nice.
actually, they can't have that many bad draws, actually. Like, well,
I mean, because they need land or any interaction. If they draw any kind of discard spell, they're dead.
Yeah, Lingering Souls too.
Lingering Souls, yeah, alright.
I guess it's a lot of cards.
Yeah, like any of their creatures, or any of their expensive spells, or any of their cheap spells that don't do anything, or any of their discard, or... Wait. Wait a second, we've listed half their deck. I guess they have a lot of dead draws.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, but yeah, I guess that's...
I think
that's
you
fine.
keep it anyways.
Oh yeah, you keep this for sure. I mean, they play, what, 6 discard spells or something, so...
They also have, like, a lot of graveyard stuff that you're just gonna shut off. So sure, you're losing a card of value by having 2, but they're also losing much more than that.
Yeah. So here's an interesting consideration. there's again a tiny edge to be gained, I think. So normally this deck does not play Stony Silence in the board because they just don't need to. However, it is not impossible that they do, and for that reason, I think it is correct to lead on Spire of Industry and not to lead on Darksteel Citadel, because Stony Silence shuts off Darksteel Citadel.
I mean, it's true, but
It's more
does
applicable
it matter in either direction though? I don't think it does.
Yes, it does, because if entertain the notion that he does actually have turn to Stony Silence. Then if we lead on Citadel, we cannot play Rest in Peace on turn. Well, actually, no. Well, then we cannot play Rest in Peace on turn 2. Whereas if we lead
If you draw a land, yeah. I mean, go like you're not wrong, but my point is more: if he casts Stony Silence, this hand is never going to win, ever.
Yeah. Okay. I was just no. I was just what I was wanting to talk about is the general.
General, like if they have Stony Silence, play your Spire first so that it can actually tap for mana. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong.
Yeah. Again, just tiny edge, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But also you're really screwed if they have the thing.
Yeah.
All right, Citadel and. Here you play the Citadel, probably.
So do you just play...
I just play Rest in Peace. They probably have removals this way. So the thing is that if you play Rest in Peace here, they can't spend their mana on doing anything.
Do they have, off the top of your head, do they bring in... Do they have access to Wear Tear usually? Probably not, right?
Occasionally they do, yes.
Okay.
Right. Actually, quite often they bring in Wear Tear. I would expect him to have at least one in his deck.
Okay. Okay, so he's stuck on 2 lands. Okay. Okay, so...
Play the Steel Overseer?
We just play. Yeah, I mean, that's why we played the Rolling Drum. I mean, I'm sure he's going to have 2 removal spells, but...
I mean, you still make him cast removal spells until he doesn't have them?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's not like he's getting advantage, because he's not doing anything except removing your creature.
Yeah, and his Bedlam Revelers are worthless, or at least...
He's not going to cast Bedlam Reveler until he has 8 lands. That's a very long time from now. Oh, he threw away his Bedlam Reveler to look at your hand. Well done.
Nice.
I would actually play an Equipped Cranial Plating here, over
Yeah,
casting
same.
the Ravagers.
Yeah, again, just using mana.
Slightly more efficiently. Also because then, if he doesn't have removal, you get to play and equip the second plating and do 8 damage.
Yep.
Which is pretty nice. Oh, also Ravager doesn't work quite as well because we have the Rest in Peace.
Yep.
It's still worth it, and it can still eat other things that get killed. Here I'd just play the Etched Champion and attack.
So I'm
Or do you want to just...
fine.
Or do you...
I think I'm kind of suspicious of Colligan's command right now. So actually,
So you don't want to play the Ravager, the Etched Champion because you want to have it harder for him to kill it like he did last game? Or the first game, or whichever one it was, where he had just like removal spell into removal spell. That's fair. All right,
yeah,
play. So play. If you're leery of a bunch of removal, then play a Cranial Plating and equip an attack.
Well, the thing is, if we assume, so he's passing. This deck has quite a few 3 mana spells, and if he's passing the turn, then I think it's not unreasonable for him to have Colligan's command. However, I think in that case it is actually better to play the champion because I do not want to lose both platings. That's
He can't kill both platings with a Colligan's command.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. You're right. Okay, yeah. In that case, I would play. I think I do prefer.
Yeah, he has to kill the. He has to kill the Ornithopter with the Colligan's command.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. I assure you, I've played Modern before. Yes.
You're just so used to Colligan's command be kill 2 target things that you don't remember
exactly.
that it has to be Kill one creature and a non-creature. Yeah, there you go.
As predicted. Yeah. Yes, that's basically what's happening
But at least your Etched Champion isn't exposed.
there. Yeah. All right, that's fine. So now.
Now you play Etched.
Ooh, it's also interesting.
Oh, you could Thoughts using him is not bad here.
I think so too. I think Thoughtseize is pretty good.
Because there's a lot of things you could have that are really bad for you.
Yep. Like.
Like take the Golden's command and whatever about the rest of the stuff.
Yep.
I mean, he's never casting a Bedlam Reveler. The brutality is just a 1-for-1, and Blood Moon doesn't matter.
Yep. Do you think it is correct on their part to leave Blood Moon in the main deck?
Depends on what they have in the sideboard. Like, it's not a very good card against us, but it's not completely dead. Like, it does hurt us more than it hurts them.
Alright, so Blood Moon is his last card in hand. He discarded the Bedlam Reveler and played a land trip.
We are on a 5-turn clock until we draw something that does something.
That is true.
Blink Moth. I mean, Blink Moth is nice. Now he has to cast. He's gonna have to Blood Moon here, actually.
Yeah.
And that is shutting him off, like, double black and shutting him off white, which means he can't cast Lingering Souls again. So what? All we need to do is kill off his 2 souls, and then we're pretty set.
Yeah,
I guess he has double black now.
Yeah, I mean we can draw Whip Flare, we can draw Ether Grid.
He still has the Reveler, right?
No, he's got Blood Moon.
Oh, Blood Moon. Discarded the other Reveler. All right. I will laugh if he gets to 8 mana, but discarded all of his.
Not sure. Well, they probably do have 8 mana. Well, they have Blackleaf Cliffs, so they definitely have 8 mana producing lands. Okay, so he's gonna cast Blood Moon. Alright, that's the worst draw in the deck.
I mean, yeah, just. Alright, you're attacking for 5 each turn, so you kill him in 5 turns and he kills you in 4 turns. So you need a thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of things we can draw.
Yeah, you could draw another Blading.
A lot of things he can draw too, though. Oh, that's not.
Young Pyromancer is actually quite relevant.
Yeah. I think we still have to attack, though, right?
Oh yeah, you attack and then you equip to the Signal Pest to trade off with the Young Pyro.
Yep.
But having the Signal Pest for 1 turn just lowered your increased your clock, so he does need to draw stuff. You are currently winning on board.
Yep.
But he has the first draw step to do something relevant.
Yep. And we don't have Galvanic Blasts anymore, no.
But you have Whip Flares and Gear Up or Aether Grids, both of which kind of just win.
Yep.
Or you can draw more lands.
Man.
I mean, you're still winning on board.
Yeah, and I mean, 2 commands are already gone. So, and he would have. I mean, if he had commands.
There's plenty of cards that he can draw that win him the game here.
Is it really plenty of cards? Like, I'm not
Bolt,
sure.
Brutality, Kolaghan's Command.
Yeah, but he's already played 2 of each.
Engineered Explosives.
I mean, that's not the game or anything.
But... no, it is. Well, it doesn't end the game this turn, but you have 1 turn to draw something that does that's relevant.
Yep. Man, tight game.
Wow, the irony. Yeah, that's it. That's really sad.
That's really sad.
You just couldn't draw, like, anything that mattered.
Well.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, we played this well, so. I suppose I'll force him to not skip this draw step.
Yeah. All you need to do is like draw a Whip Flare or gear up Aether Grid.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Alright.
All right. Well, let's go for back